How did you do that? How did you do that?
So today is September 25th, 2018, and it's 9:55. I went to the gym today. I wasn't planning on going to the gym, but because yesterday I forgot to buy some meat. I show you guys some of the things that I bought, and the title of yesterday's videos, I forgot how I called that video. Like I'm starting to get starting to be motivated again. I'll put the link of yesterday's video and the thumbnail. So I showed you guys some of the things that I bought and to sort of get myself back into the groove, but I forgot to buy meat. And soon after, throughout the day, I was doing okay. Then later on, I started eating a whole bunch of junk food. That always happened to me whenever I tell myself that either I'm on a diet or I'm gonna start to get back into like a fitness mode again. So I ended up, let me show you some of the things, because I usually write what I eat. So yesterday, okay, I, 6:15 a.m. drank coffee. By 5:50 a.m. I ate some bread crust. That's from sandwiches I made for the kids. And at 10 a.m. 2 peaches, and I think I might have shown you guys that. That was right after I came home. And then around 11:40, I ate 2 wraps with egg whites and some mixed vegetables and cabbage. That I showed you guys. Then that's where things starting to get downhill. 2 p.m. I drank a glass of wine. And 5:15, it wasn't that bad. I thought I ate really kind of bad. It wasn't that bad at all. I ate 2 sandwiches with eggs and ham. I guess because this is not normally my type of food that I would eat. So I already, thought that I went downhill. But it's not that bad when I look at it now. Then at 7 p.m., I drank another cup of coffee. Instead of creating another line, I just put it right next to the morning one, 7 p.m. And I went to bed a little bit early. I mean, I didn't go to sleep right away. I was watching TV after I finished the work with the kids. I weighed myself. I was 131 and I gained 2.4 pounds. And then this morning I got up. I pretty much lost it. I lost 2.4 pounds. So I weigh 128.6. Whatever it is. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. So I went to the gym today to do legs. I was not gonna go because I knew the weather was gonna be horrible, but because I needed some meat, especially for the kids, when I was giving the kids dinner, there was no meat, so I had to make eggs for them. Let me show you guys what I bought today. Alright, so I bought some chicken breast for the kids. I bought some ground meat so I could make meatballs. My kids love it. And then this I just bought for myself because I sort of like it when the chewy aspect of it. So I bought, and it wasn't that expensive. How do you call it? Beef trip or tripe, whatever it calls. So I'm going to be making this right now for them, the chicken and then the meatball. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that right now, but to get it out of the way, I probably will. So let me get going. As I was about to put this in here so I could start getting the meatball ready, I think I'm going to do half of it with meatball and half of it will be chili. Because, yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. And then most of it is going to be staying in the freezer because the kids will, or maybe I'll give them a choice to see which one they want. So one part of it will be meatball and one part of it will be chili, and then I'm gonna do this. And by the way, one thing that I did this morning before I left, I made the seasoning for the chicken. I didn't know or I didn't think I was gonna make ground meat and chili and all of that. So I'm gonna get this part started. That's for the chili. I'm gonna use the back burner. And then this is hot water I just made for the chicken. And then I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces, remove the fat, the excessive fat. and then get going. And then I'll get back to this. As a matter of fact, I need to put some bread into the toaster. So one thing I took the ends of the bread because the kids will not eat them. So I'm gonna use the ends and I'm gonna really toast it. I didn't think I was gonna be doing a lot of cooking today. I thought I was just gonna do the chicken, but a little bit, because I'm tired. My youngest doesn't really like to eat. He's very picky. Not that he doesn't like to eat, he's just picky eater. So it's hard to find something that he likes. He had asked for McDonald's chicken, so that's what got me upset. And I was like, you know what, I need to go get the chicken breast for me to make for him right now today. So yeah. So what I did here, I cut the chicken breast in half, and I washed them, and I removed the excessive fats that they are in here, and then I'm gonna cut them into smaller pieces and then put it in the stove. A couple things is happening here. This is the chicken. This is the whole chicken breast. Before I came home, I went to the 99-cent store. If I knew they didn't open, I would have bought it where I purchased the chicken. I went to buy a smaller of those aluminum foil thing. The store wasn't open, and I was by that time I got to the store that I wanted to buy them, because it's much cheaper, I was way too far to go back. So I thought maybe I'll use this, but as you can see, it's too big, and I'm probably gonna need it to make when I put the meatball. And another thing here, this is the chilies ground meat. I like to remove the excessive water, so I'm gonna drain this out and then put it back until there's no more water in the meat. So there it is, I removed the water, so I'm gonna leave it some more. There's gonna be a little bit more water in there, and then I start putting my seasoning in there. And my next thing here is to look for a smaller container to put that, and I do not have any. So I decided to leave it in here because I don't have anything, and I wanted to cook really good for the kids. So I'm just gonna leave it in there. So there's gonna be a good amount of sauce into that. So the chicken is done. I added a little bit more of the Sazon, this little Sazon, and a little bit of adobo on top of my seasoning that I made earlier. So yeah, the chicken is done, and I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil. And there it is. I'm done with the chicken. Okay, the next thing is this. Oh shit! Wow, it's really dried out. So now what I'm gonna do is putting some of my seasoning in there. Okay, these are the things I'll be putting: black pepper, gorgot Sazon, garlic, adobo. This is my homemade kind of sauce. It has like onions, garlic, and I have a video where I showed you I made it with my son. But this one is a different kind, but I have one where I made it with my son. Okay, I'm gonna put some garlic, and then I'm gonna put some of this using one hand. So this I'm not gonna use right now. I'm not gonna make it today, so I'm putting it back. While I'm here, I'm taking an egg out for the meatball. I decided to throw the eggs in. Not that I'm gonna make this right now, I just don't want it to break while it's sitting around the counter. This is why I went in the fridge to get some ketchup. Instead of opening brand new tomatoes, I have a whole bunch of ketchup sitting in the fridge, so I want to get rid of some of them, so I'm gonna use those ketchup. So that's done with. The next step is this. These are the breads I toasted. Okay, I didn't mix them yet. I'm just putting all the ingredient that is needed. Put some pepper, adobo. I have this, so I'm just gonna throw that in. Sazon. And I'm adding this. And I'm adding a 1/4 cup. Let's see if you can see it. It's hard to see. Slightly, maybe because I'm holding it, but it should be like a 1/4 cup. It's slightly higher, but 1/4 cup of milk. I'm adding a little bit of salt because I really want the kids to eat that. So I'll be using this because I do not have any thing else to put the things on. So I'm gonna start warming up the stove. And then now I need to wash my hand and start getting my hand dirty. And I'll show you guys the final product because I don't want to be touching my phone and going back and forth. So once I finish, put all the meatballs into, then I'll show you guys. Actually, I decided to use only one hand. So far it's working. I didn't have to use my other hand. So I'm showing you guys some a little bit too big. I'm putting them together. So yep, that's my last piece. I think I was supposed to put something at the bottom of these so it doesn't stick. So we shall see, because they have fat, so I don't really need to put anything. All right, so this is it. Put this in here. There they are. And now I'm gonna put them in the stove. Let me wash my hand. Okay. Just wash my hands and I put it in there. I think for like maybe 30 minutes. I'll come and check. So yeah, that's it. And there's my chili. So both of them are cooking. I'm not gonna cook the other thing. So now I'm gonna make something for me to eat right now. That's it. I put a little bit of chili in it, just a spoon of each. All right, that's my lunch, post-workout. That's it. I can't even close the thing. Okay. Oh, it's ready. I have to get my glove. Yeah, I think it's ready. There it is. One. So, all right, let's check this actually. Oh, don't fall. Not fully. I'll give it another 5 minutes or so. All right, this is not bad at all. I'm gonna remove them from here to put in here. So now the family has choices, whatever they want to eat. There. Okay, one last check-in. Oh, I forgot my glove. Okay. Ow. I think it's good. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna leave it in here. Turn this off. And that's it. Oh, I forgot about this. This is done also. I might forget. So yeah, I'm done. Rice is done. There it is. I took some rice to put on my wraps. And that's it. About 2 p.m. my sons, my youngest, they're letting them out early because it's there's like flooding in the school. So the bus is gonna drop him off. Usually he gets off the bus like around 6 actually. Yesterday he got off like around 6. So yeah, luckily I did I cooked before I really get settled, so I need to go pick him up. Let me read the direction. What did the direction say?
That's too much.
Well, you still have to do it. Read. Can you please read it? What does it say?
I'm tired.
It doesn't say that. Then you stay up later to do them. That's all. You don't know, the faster you finish, the more time you have to play. Can you please read? Because later I have to go pick up Michael.
Read each sentence if it's a
reality
sentence. Write
or
on the line. If it's fancy, then change the sentence to make it reality. For example, stop doing that. I can't even hear the thing. For example, the dog
ate
an ice cream cone. New sentence, I dropped my ice cream and the dog ate it.
Okay. All right.
The pig Elephant.
Elephant drank water.
Is that reality or fantasy?
Reality?
You know what's reality?
No.
Reality is something that's real. Fantasy is something that's fake. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So a pink elephant drank water. What is it? Reality or fake? Or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Why is it fantasy?
Because it's not real.
What makes it not real? Read it. The pink elephant drank water. What makes it fantasy?
Because elephants are not pink.
That's right. So how will you change it? So you're gonna have to put, what did this direction said? Put R
R.
On the line if it's reality. If it's fantasy, then change it. So that's fantasy. So you're gonna change it. So how are you gonna change it?
Say the elephant drank water.
That's it. Yep. All right. Let me go do some stuff in the kitchen. I made chicken. Whenever, if you're hungry, we could, I fix you something. Okay, is that reality or fantasy?
Reality.
Okay, so what you need to do?
R.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, because it's reality. There's nothing to change.
Since R is nothing, I'm just not a bit
Okay.
That's the chicken?
Yeah, you wanna taste it? Here, it's good. I'm eating it right now. Here, come here.
Oh, I don't want it.
Come here. All right, then I eat it. You say you want meatball, right? What about you, Mark? Because once I'm done, we need to work on, you have your test tomorrow, so. Tell me how it tastes. You're so silly. I have different, it's good? Okay. Mark, I will not be making additional food for you if you don't eat any of the things that I made. There's chili, there's chicken. The chicken was mostly for you that I made it, so you should eat that with rice. You know, it was in front of you when Daddy said if he should get McDonald's, and I said no. And that's why I went to the supermarket to get the chicken for you. Mostly for you. And I'm gonna need to give you a bath before I take my bath, because once I'm finished here, I do not want to do anything after that, except for review. You have your test tomorrow, so I need to review with you, okay? You hear me? If you want more, I'll be more than happy to give you, because we have a lot of food here, okay? So, I think you should eat now, because in a few I'm gonna give you a bath. I spent all day doing this for you. I am not gonna make noodles. This is why I went to the store to get you this. You are not gonna eat noodles. You hear me? So you better eat up, okay? Can you at least taste it? How is it? Taste it, please. How is it? Well, you have no choice. You're gonna eat that anyway. Alright, enjoy. And I'm gonna take a shower, and after that it's your turn.
Food, Mom.
You're welcome.